Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Tuesday, February 4th, 2025. A three-vehicle collision on Old Woman Springs Road yesterday morning left 3 people with injuries, including one person who was airlifted for treatment. At around 8 a.m. yesterday morning, 3 vehicles were involved in a head-on collision on Old Woman Springs Road near Makiska Boulevard in Johnson Valley. Z107.7 has reached out to the California Highway Patrol for details on the cause of the collision, and we will update this story as we learn more. A representative from San Bernardino County Fire described the collision as involving 3 vehicles. They said that one person was trapped in their vehicle and was extricated using the jaws of life. They were then taken via aircraft to Desert Regional Medical Center for treatment. 2 other people involved suffered minor injuries. One of them was transported via ground to High Desert Medical Center for treatment. The stretch of Old Woman Springs Road that connects Johnson Valley and Landers is a particularly dangerous stretch of state highway that has seen numerous collisions in the last 5 years. Traffic on the 2-lane road is particularly heavy this week on account of the King of the Hammers off-roading event happening in Johnson Valley, which attracts thousands of spectators, many of whom travel with their own OHVs. The San Bernardino County District Attorney's Office is innovating their prosecution of fentanyl sales and distribution. On a recent episode of the Z107.7 Up Close show, host Gary Daigneault spoke with Supervising Deputy District Attorney for the Desert Division Morongo Basin Office, Douglas Poston.
As the danger of fentanyl started raising its ugly head a couple of years ago, San Bernardino County, and particularly your office, took a lead in doing something, which now the rest of the state is doing, but they learned from San Bernardino County. And stop me if I'm wrong, but my understanding is if you arrest someone who's under arrest for a drug charge, that person, in order to get probation or in order to settle their case, has got to sign a document saying that they understand that if they sell fentanyl to someone who dies, they can be prosecuted for murder.
We actually put that language in our criminal charging documents called our complaints that we file when we want to initiate a criminal case. That language essentially warns those persons that have narcotics that narcotics are dangerous and can cause death, especially one like fentanyl. Prop 36 did make it also a law that the courts must admonish persons that are in possession of hard drugs for sale. And what I've seen is the courts are really very much on board with this, and they're admonishing pretty much everybody that gets charged with possession of narcotics that it is extremely dangerous to human life and deadly. And if you furnish those kinds of narcotics to persons and they die, whether it's whether you sell it, give it away, whatever, the district attorney's office, charge you with murder. That's correct.
So basically, by doing this, the district attorney is compiling a list of people with a proclivity to sell drugs who have been served notice that if they sell fentanyl to someone who dies, they can be charged with murder. And you are charging people. There's prosecutions going on even as we speak.
There are. The new Health and Safety Code section actually requires the court to give that admonition, that warning to the drug dealer. So they are warning them up front. And yeah, we do keep track of that. That's actually part of then the court record and that person's criminal record. So if we charge you with sales, you're warned. You go out and sell again or give it away, somebody dies, we can charge you with murder.
Papa says, look, you were warned here. We have a document that you signed saying that you were warned. So a lot of prosecutions going on. Is it making a dent in the problem?
I wish I could say that the problem has one single solution, and I don't know that it does. I don't know that we can prosecute or incarcerate our way out of this. I don't know that we can treat our way out of this. I think it's a combination of many factors that go into that. Do I think it makes a dent? Well, what I'm hoping it does, Gary, is that for the person that might casually lean into this, I hope we steer them in the other direction.
You can listen to their full conversation by downloading the Z107.7 Up Close show as a podcast at our website, Z107.7fm.com, or wherever you get your podcasts. Tonight's regularly scheduled meeting of the 29 Palms Planning Commission has been canceled. The city did not provide a reason for the cancellation. The 29 Palms Planning Commission will next meet in regular session on February 18th. Buses throughout the Morongo Basin are free today in honor of Transit Equity Day. The holiday, which coincides with the birthday of civil rights activist Rosa Parks, known for her act of civil disobedience on a public bus, is being celebrated county-wide with free bus rides. Our local provider, Basin Transit, and all transportation operations across the county that are part of the San Bernardino County Transportation Authority say they want, quote, everyone to ride with free fares throughout the day. If you've never taken Basin Transit, you can find a list of their routes that crisscross the Morongo Basin at basin-transit.com. You can find a full list of participating transit agencies at our website. Theater 29 is bringing back their famous Karaoke for a Cause event just in time for Valentine's Day. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas tells you it's time to break out the sequin tuxedo jacket because it's karaoke time.
Has it ever been your dream to be center stage? Well, this is your chance. Theater 29 will hold their next Karaoke for a Cause fundraiser, titled Sing Your Heart Out, on Friday, February 14th from 6 to 9 p.m. Hosted by Z107.7's own Cody Joseph, bring the whole family for an evening of singing, prizes, special concessions, and sneak peek performances. Not a singer? Enjoy the show and enjoy special concessions including cotton candy, chocolates, freshly popped popcorn, and other Valentine specials as you support your favorite Theater 29 and community performers. Or, for an additional $20, you can become one of 10 special guest judges. Judges will be voted for Biggest Heartbreaker, Most Original Song, Judge's Choice, and Best of Night, with all attendees getting to vote for the People's Choice winner. Doors will open at 5:30 p.m. for contest and judge registration, with performances commencing at 6 p.m. Tickets are available now at theater29.org. Reporting for Z107.7, this is arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
The town of Yucca Valley has announced the date for their 33rd annual Healthy Heart 5K Run and 2K Health Walk. The annual fitness-focused event is set for Saturday, March 29th at Essig Park in Yucca Valley. Early bird registration is now open until February 28th and includes a commemorative t-shirt and bag. Entry is $30. Awards will be presented to the top 3 male and female runners, and everyone will receive a certificate. And finally, according to the San Bernardino County 2024 point-in-time count, where volunteers contact and count unhoused individuals, residents experiencing homelessness was up 1.4% across the county. The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department recently reached out to some of those individuals during an event they called Operation Shelter Me, and online news editor Robert Hayden joins us with more on the social program.
San Bernardino County's Homeless Outreach Proactive Enforcement Team, or HOPE, recently worked in the county's unincorporated areas and surrounding communities to connect staff with unhoused residents, offering them housing, medical, and mental health treatment services. The team says that they focus on individuals with significant mental illnesses to help connect them with restorative programs. In a press release, the HOPE team says that on Friday, January 31st, they located 27 individuals experiencing homelessness, and 19 of those individuals received referrals to assistance programs. 2 others were connected with follow-up professional services. The HOPE team says that they and other aligned resources will continue similar operations throughout the county over the next year, which they say is owed to community concerns special funding. This funding was approved by the County Board of Supervisors and allows the Sheriff's Department to address topics such as homelessness and mental illness for county residents. In June of last year, Gary Daniel talked with Sergeant James Marshall from the HOPE team, along with Captain James Porter from the Community Service and Reentry Division and social worker Diana Simmons. You can find highlights from that discussion, along with the full interview at this story on our website, z1077fm.com. Reporting for Z1077 News, I'm Robert Hayden.
San Bernardino County recently completed their 2025 point-in-time count on January 23rd and said results from the most recent count will be shared in the coming months. If you know of individuals experiencing homelessness who need services, please contact the HOPE team at 909-387-0623 or hope@sbcsd.org. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmetz.